What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Hungry Road. Thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time seeing my face, please go ahead and smash the subscribe button, like the video while you're at it, turn on notifications. I talk real fast, I'm nervous, I'm a New Yorker. But the rental of the week is the 2023 Audi A3. Now my neighbor has one of these, and I always see it ripping it up, or is it an S3? We might go over that stuff. I always see it ripping and running down the street, and it's so cute, it's so small. I'm like, but that thing handles like a dream. And it does. So we're gonna go over it, and I'm gonna tell you what I like and don't like about it. So this is Audi's compact sedan. It does not come in a 2-door, it's only a 4-door available. It is meant to compete with like the BMW 2 Series, like the Mercedes A Series, like the small sector. It only has a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder turbo engine, makes about 201 horsepower, 221 foot-pounds of torque, but you can get this in all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive. This is the front-wheel drive variant, as indicated back here by there being no Quattro badges on the back, because you know Audi is really proud of their all-wheel drive system, as most people should be. It is one of the best in the world. So you can get your Audi A3 in one of 9 different colors. We have 2 free ones. One of them is going to be this brilliant black we have behind me right here. The other one is ibis white. Now there's 7 others. Here we go. A tall blue metallic. Now they're all going to be metallic colors, so I'm going to drop the metallic off at the end of each one of these names. So again, a tall blue, floret silver, glacier white. I'm assuming it's going to have like some sparkles in the paint or whatever. Manhattan gray, Mythics black, Navarra or Navarna, can't remember how I'm spelling here, and Tango red. Now these are all extra $595, but I'm glad there's like some brighter colors in the mix. Like some cars I reviewed have very dull colors, but that red and that blue, very nice colors. So when you're speccing your Audi, there's kind of like a few ways you can go about it. You can pick you pick your premium or premium plus. Those are like your trims. With premium, you get a bunch of the standard stuff that we're gonna go over here in a second. And premium plus, you get the stuff that I won't go over. Anyway, but yes, and you can also pick for front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. I don't know why anybody would pick non-all-wheel drive. I mean, it's like an extra $2,000 or like $1,400 or something like that for the all-wheel drive. But like, if you're already spending $35,400, that's what the car starts at. Why not spend the extra couple grand to get the all-wheel drive performance? You get better handling, not better suspension, but you get better handling, because all-wheel drive, you will get a better 0 to 60 time. That's reduced from 6.6 seconds down to 6.3 seconds, and you feel safer. This car is from Massachusetts as well, so like, it be snowing up there, so like, why would you get, I don't know. Anyway, but yes, premium plus, front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. That's it. And if you don't pick Premium Plus, you can just add it later in the configurator for like $1,900. It comes out in the wash. But yes, the Audi A3 does come in 2 other variants. It's going to be the S3 and the RS3. Now, S3 is kind of like sport. That's like Audi sort of. It's not a trim. It kind of is a trim, but it's kind of like a model at the same time. It's like the Charger and Challenger XXT, which is the V6s. Then you get like the RT, which is the V8. Then there's SRT, and then, you know, it's like levels to the car. So yes, this is the A3. It's the bottom level, and that's okay. S3 is a step up. Then RS3, which is like race sport, that's the top dog. But we ain't gonna mention none of those. We talk about the A3, the baby right here. But isn't it so cute? Really cool style. Let me go on the other side of the car, get out of the glare. But it's so cute. Look how short it is. Only 177 inches long, which is about I think it's 20 inches longer than the Mazda Miata. But this is 11 inches shorter than the A4, which is the next biggest version of this car. Let's talk about these wheels for a second. So these are standard 17-inch wheels. Could use a good clean right there, but they're cool. You can upgrade to an 18-inch package. I think it's like $1,500 to add like a blackout package to the whole car and upgrade to 18s. I think it's totally worth it. But front end here, very iconic. You have the nice, really cool sharp LED lights right there. Got like some sort of fake vents right there on the side. Nice big grill. Something's going on with the grills these days, because grills are getting bigger and bigger. Beautiful insignia right there on the front. But that's not a bad looking front end. It looks just like the A5 I reviewed a few years back. But that's kind of Audi's design language, is to have like sharp lines and stuff like that. Look at this crease. Look how the sun kind of like loses itself over the crease. That is super cool. So these are the keys to the 2023 Audi A3. Not much to them. Fairly light. Got the key release on the back, panic button on the back. Looks like a lock, trunk button and unlock. Let's put them in our pocket and go back to the car here. Leave the key in your pocket and walk up to the door like most of these new cars. Put your hand on the inside. Car unlocks. You'll see the mirrors flash and you can open the door. Close the door. There's a little divot. I don't know if you can see it. A little divot right there. Press that guy. That locks the car up. Now the mirrors will fold in if the car was previously running. The mirrors don't unfold until you unlock the car. While I have the key in my hand, let's check out these running lights. You see nothing, press the unlock button one time, boom. Look at those cool turn signals. Look at that. We have a nice sharp sort of line right here, then like dots, dashes, and this guy right here is lit up too. Very, very cool. Let's press the button again, make the lights come back on. That is sick. Nobody does the running lights like Audi does, I promise you. Here we have the back of the A3. Pretty uneventful, nothing crazy. You have your model, your badge, tail lights over here, reverse lights right in the middle. Like some fake tail lights down here. If you look all the way underneath there, you'll see that you have dual exhaust, but like, what's the point? Anyway, but while we're back here, let's show you these really, really cool turn signals. Run up in here and turn the flashers on, run back out here, and you'll see that's so cool. You can see the light kind of like cascades from one side to the other. That is so cool. Nobody, I tell you, nobody does lights like Audi. Nobody. Let's see what the front looks like, because I was just flashing them. Turn signal in the mirror. Another good safety thing right here. Pretty cool, man. So just the yellow part. This piece right here, maybe it might look different over here. No, it would look worse in the sunlight, wouldn't it? I can block it like this. Yeah, pretty cool. So let's take a look around the inside of the A3. It doesn't feel terribly small in here as you would expect. I have plenty of leg room down here, and I believe the seat might be all the way back. Oh, I still got room. See, so the back seat's probably getting, yeah, my legs are completely straight, so I have plenty of room to drive. But this is such a quaint and driver focused interior. So like, I have my cockpit sort of thing right here. The screen is angled toward me. All the controls are angled toward me. I really like that a lot. Let's go ahead and start the car up. Let's put our foot on the brake and then press the start button here. There's some hesitation with this. So if I press the button, listen to how long it takes the car to actually start. So it took probably a second, maybe two to even try starting, which was a little weird for me. But let's go ahead and shut this door to get rid of the highway noise. Very cool. I love the incomplete handle. Like, it just, that's just real cool right there. We do have memory seats for 2 people right there. All your windows are all automatic. You know, everything else is standard over here. Cup holder and stuff down there. Hood release down there. Let's take a look at the engine. While I mention that, let's go ahead and hop out here. Let's pull this thing one time like this. Get out, run around to the front. Opening the hood's fairly easy. It's a little lever right here. Slide to the left and lift up. There you go. There's your 2-liter inline 4-cylinder turbo engine. I do believe the turbo is probably right back there. But yeah, man, this thing has a lot of pep. And it's front-wheel drive, so it doesn't launch as smooth as an all-wheel drive car would, but it's solid. Let's go ahead and shut this back once you see the engine. But yes, now we're back inside here. I love Audi's virtual cockpit. This is all a screen and it's so configurable. Let's see what else we got here. Apple CarPlay, that's standard of course. It's also wireless. There's nothing plugged in down there. Here's a way you can change your songs right there, change your view. See, we got trip computer, let's reduce the display. See what? Nothing happens at all. It's fine. This is the A3, it's the baby, so I don't expect it to have a whole bunch of stuff going on. Got your light controls over here, cruise controls down here. Wipers are, oh sorry, turn signals are up there. Got your wipers over here on the right side. I love this huge screen. I love how it's flush right into the dash. What am I listening to? Some Travis Scott. I love how it's just like, because a lot of cars I've been seeing is they plop a screen right here, it just sticks up. Like, this is integrated into the dash. This is how it should be, and I love it. Let's play with the screen a little bit here. Very intuitive, just like other Audis I've played with. It's very same system. Go to the vehicle settings, see if anything crazy is popping up in here. Yeah, your drive mode, your dynamic, your comfort, all that stuff. It's all in here. Air conditioning. I mean, I don't know. But below the entertainment system, infotainment, we have your climate control. I actually like the way it's set up. We have auto over here, your sync. Why is my heated seat on? It has been like 55 degrees in the morning here. We have like, so our screen here, a pretty, you know, detailed screen, and the buttons below correspond to. So you have to pull up to go up and push down to go down. Same with the fan speeds here. And same thing with the AC. You can turn it on to eco or to max out. I don't want to confuse the car. And to change your direction, same thing. Go through and A&M. This is always confusing to me. I have it off right now, but I feel like it's automatic, then manual, so the car will sense when it should close the vents. And manual is what? Open or close? I don't know, but I just turn it off because it doesn't matter that doesn't matter that much. In here would be where your wireless phone charger is. Actually, I see, let's put my phone in there real quick and see if it will charge. We got action, we got no action. All right, oh, nope, did I just touch it? Nah, anyway, it's not charging. So yes, we do have USB ports in there, 2 USB-C ports. And back here we have our gear shifter. So, start stop button right here, park. This reminds you of the Porsche gear shifters out of like the 911, the Taycans, all that stuff. So you put your foot on the brake and you pull it back to go on the drive, push it all the way forward to go on the reverse. Check out that rear view camera, got the wheel cocked a little bit. Not bad, pretty crispy. And to go on the neutral, let's pull it back, boom, in the end. And while we're here, check this guy out. This is like your volume knobs. Let me go ahead and cancel that. So your volume knob, if I can demonstrate it here, if I spin my finger, it turns the volume up. If I spin it the other way, oh, there's nothing playing right now, so it's not gonna move the volume up. But that's so cool. All you do is you twist. It kind of shows you volume this way. Change your song, mute, turn the radio off. That's kind of cool. And back here, we have the parking brake, 2 cup holders. This is where I guess your phone charger would go or whatever. You need to put one in there. And we have the world famous Audi armrest. So it's down right now, but you can lift it up a little bit. Hold on. Oh, man, I gotta press the button here, lift it up. See, and it won't go back down. You can change the position up to about there. So you can go down, lift it all the way up, then it goes right back down, but let's lift it all the way back up. A little bit of storage in here, nothing crazy. What's this little button over here? I don't know. But yeah, that's so cool how you can have your arm all the way down. We can lift it up just a little bit so you can ride a little higher. But yes, the interior is really chill. I like it. It's so Audi, it's so futuristic, and like I said, driver forward. You can kind of see how things are angled toward the driver. Now this is the back seat. I'm not even going to get in because that's where the driver's seat usually is when I drive, and you can kind of see there's very little space. This is the A3. We know it's not going to be a whole lot of space back here, but we do have vents. We do have 2 USB ports, and it looks like this is a climate control or some sort because it's red. So it's red like this, then I can turn it to blue. Very interesting. Let's keep it on blue. Cargo nets, back of the seat, nothing crazy. We do have some sort of armrest. Let's pull that down. All right, some nice snazzy cup holders, nothing crazy. Headrest for all 3 people. Oh, S-word handle, got some reading lights up there. But yeah, not a bad back seat at all. All right, and inside the trunk, there's a little bit of a handle right here. Pull that, trunk opens all the way up. Pretty decent open. Look at the size of that open. I got my suitcase in here just fine. We do have a, what's this, 40-40-20 split, so you can put the seats down if you want to, or put your skis through or whatever. Little cargo net over there, but plenty of space back here. I can see 2, maybe 3 suitcases back here. And pull this little handle if you want to. Oh, what is this? Like a grocery handle or something. You can hang the groceries right here so you don't all that stuff. But yeah, man, not bad at all. Of course, your emergency trunk button. And I forgot to mention, one of my favorite Audi features is the sunroof. Let's go ahead and pull this all the way back and then hop out the car. It's a beautiful day here, Beechwood, Connecticut. Look, so you have the glass. So this glass usually sits all the way up here and the whole roof sort of slides back. And instead of just like a little panel like in the middle here, I love that. I do wish the roof went back further, but then you're hanging over the back. Hey, who do we have here? Little guy, what you doing? You all right? I ain't gonna mess with you because you look kind of big. But anyway, let's back up here. Love that little roof. Oh yeah, you hit the damn antenna. Okay, so that's fine. That's totally fine. All right, y'all. I'm gonna demonstrate this self-parking thing. It's crazy. So I'm gonna pull up. There's two cars right here. You have to kind of know what you're doing. You point the car right there. Put it right there. Now come over here and we're gonna press the parking assist button. Right now, it's a glare. It's trying to look on the right side. Tap the left side. So now it's telling me, please select reverse and take your hands off the wheel because I've chosen to back into a spot. You can also pull in forward or parallel park. So we're gonna back in, select reverse, foot on the brake still, push it all the way up. So now it says, steering assist activated, drive slowly. So I gotta activate the brake and the gas. So I'm taking this off the gas and look, the wheel's turning by itself. This is crazy. It is turning by itself. How we're doing? Doing all right so far? I can't tell. Look at the reverse camera. We're doing all right so far. This is ridiculous. I've never done this before. It is backing itself in. If you don't have the confidence to back yourself into a parking space, it'll do it for you. Look at this, guys. It just put myself into the space. And all you gotta do, now you're in. Press the park button, you're done. Now I wanna keep doing that over and over because it's so cool. All right, guys, this parking thing is so cool. So I believe the trick is to put the rear end of the car, kind of like the back end of the car, into the spot you're trying to get into. And then we're gonna press this thing here, see what happens. It recognizes the spot. Please drive further forward to start parking maneuver. So I'm just gonna drive forward a little bit until it tells me. All right, now select reverse. Put the car in the reverse. Hands off the wheel. This is crazy. So I'm giving it a look, no gas. It is, this is wild. Look in the mirror here. It is backing itself up. I'm watching the camera here, make sure we don't hit nothing. This is crazy. It is parking itself. I can't get over this. We're good on the left. We're good on the right. I hear sensors, so I should probably stop. Okay, it sees the car over there. So let's see what it does. I'm watching it. All right. Press and hold brake pedal and select gear drive because it sees I'm too close to that car. Wheel just this is crazy, man. I'm sorry, this clip's probably be super long, but now it's correcting itself because now I'm between the two spots. This is amazing. I bet if you got really good at doing this, the car could park itself faster than you could. This is incredible, guys. I don't even know what to say. It is just, this might be even cooler than self-driving. Yep, we're in here. It is doing all kind of stuff by itself. We are parked. Nice job. Morning. We're inside the 2023 Audi A3 Premium front wheel drive. One weird thing about the car, it always puts the parking brake on, like no matter what. So the car is in drive right now. I take my foot off the brake, nothing's going to happen. But you don't have to manually disengage the parking brake. You can do that down here with this button, put your foot on the brake and push it down. Or if you give the car a little bit of gas, it disengages the parking brake for you. It's a very strange sensation, but there's this one little quirk about the car. All right, we got a little bit of a highway entrance right here. Give it a little bit of juice. I do love, like, the car only has 201 horsepower, but it's so small, it's so light. Well, it's not like race car light, but it's light compared to the rest of these vehicles on the road. So you don't need a whole lot of horsepower for the car to feel like it's moving somewhere. When you put your foot down, it definitely picks up and goes. I mean, this is nice. It doesn't sound like much, you know, it's a 4-cylinder, you know, that's fine. But I love the way this car feels like when you're driving it, because I'm a big guy, of course. I don't need big cars all the time because I'm a big guy. I just usually like them because they're usually more luxurious and more spacious and things like that, and softer. So as you can see, that car is kind of bouncing around just a little bit. We have these little bumps on the road, little seams on the highway, and you feel every single one of them. But again, 17-inch wheels and a really small frame, you're gonna be bouncing around a little bit. You gotta get the bigger cars if you want the softer suspension, the softer ride. But this is fine. It's adequate. This is like a little, I don't know, it's a starter Audi. Really, right? You know, it's the smallest one you can get in the United States. Then you can get the souped up versions of them, the S3, the RS3. Do they make truck versions of these? I know they do, but like in other countries, I'm not sure here in the United States. But again, I love the way it feels. It's very directional. I can point the car where I want it to go. It's like darty. You know, I feel like a squirrel. You know, this is kind of like the squirrel of vehicles. You know, the cheetah is a really fast animal, but it's much bigger. But a squirrel is like much smaller, but it's more like, do I say agile? It's like darty. You look at a squirrel, they're not making smooth movements. They're always darting all over the place. It's kind of how I feel about this guy right here. Makes sense? Makes sense. One thing I do love about this car's seats is that they're very comfortable. I like to lay back a little bit when I drive. It just makes me feel, I don't know, more with the car, if that makes sense. I don't sit up on the wheel like this. I'm not racing it. I don't care that much. But I don't want to lean all the way back like this and then my eyes are looking at the bottom of my eye sockets. I can scoop the headrest forward like this, and now I'm still laying back when my head is up and alert. I like that about this car. I haven't seen many other cars be able to do this with the headrest. If you look at my left over here, you'll see that little yellow thing in the mirror. That's Audi's blind spot detection system. It's standard on almost all of their Audis. They don't put their blind spot in the mirror. They put it like in this little piece over here. I've seen it actually on the side of the mirror and like up on the A-pillar. Very interesting how they do it. I mean, of course, if you could be driving this car on a regular basis, you would learn to look there versus looking all the way out there in the mirror. I think it's actually a good idea. I don't mind it. It does take some getting used to, but I'm glad the system works very well. And these blind spot sensors are how the car knows how to park itself as well. All right, just got some gas. Now we can do a little bit of driving here. One issue I have is, like, I'm used to all-wheel drive Audis, and also my car at home is an all-wheel drive car. So, like, when you're leaving, you know, a light or whatever, and you go to take off, it's just not as smooth because the car is like jerking and pulling, you know. I mean, it's fine. It's just something I've noticed because you have only one set of wheels turning the car instead of two. You do get some good acceleration out of it, but like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Also, stop start is automatic in the car. You can turn off with the little button down here next to the hazards that goes off immediately. All right, making a little left turn here. We got a truck we need to get past. So once we get past it, it's one lane. I can't smooth past this truck. Let's just wait for it. Doing about 18 miles an hour right now. Feel every bump on the road with these little ass wheels. All right, put my foot down, we out. Okay. See, that thing is peppy, man. Doesn't weigh much, so it gets going. Good passing speed, good passing power. Yeah, man, this ain't no flat out Autobahn. I mean, you probably can get up to some pretty good speeds on the Autobahn, but this ain't, you know, hunker down and doing 200 miles an hour type thing. It's good, like I said, zippy, peppy, the squirrel of the Audis. All right, we got one more we could do here. Making another left turn. I'll try to come to a full stop since no one's behind me. All right. And can I come to a full stop? All right, fully stop, 3, 2, 1. All right, woo, burned some rubber there for absolutely no reason. But again, if it was all-wheel drive, it would have hooked up because the car leaned back and the tires came off the ground. But you know what I mean. Anyway, I think that's that's all I gotta say about the driving part. I like this little Audi thing, man. Ooh, somebody get me an RS3 so I can review that and then compare it to this. Okay, thanks. One last thing I do like about this car, and it's electronic 7-speed dual clutch transmission. You don't have to put the car in park. My foot's on the brake. All I gotta do is press the start stop button. Car goes in the park by itself. You can get out and start your day. But this was my time with the 2023 Audi A3. I like it. I mean, I'm a big guy. I like bigger cars, but these small ones, they just make so much sense. 38 mpg on the highway, 28 mpg in the city, probably like 34 combined. It rips, it runs, you can get it in tight spaces, it'll park itself. This thing is awesome. I want to see what the S3 and the RS3 are like. I am intrigued. I can't imagine how quick and nimble those things are. But yes, remember, there's never an empty tank or empty stomach on this road. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let me know what you thought about more of the vlog review. Kind of how like Shmee 150 does his reviews. Shout out to you, Shmee, if you ever see this. Let me know. All right, guys, take care, stay safe. Thank you.